Hey guys, it's me again answering your questions and giving you some advice. And I have gotten a couple emails now about apologizing. You did something wrong, you feel sorry for it, whether it be to your friends or your mom. Sorry, just didn't cut it, and you're looking for forgiveness. So here are my tips on how to apologize effectively. First of all, there are two situations where you can do something wrong to somebody. One is situations where circumstances are beyond your control. You were late or you didn't show up because of traffic, because of an accident, or whatever other freak of nature happened. And my suggestion for apologizing in that case is to tell them about it, but be sincere and specific. And make sure you let them know that it was not only beyond your control, but that you also planned in advance for the possibility of something happening or something coming up, but that the circumstances were so outlandish that there was no reasonable way that you could have planned for it. Um, when when you do something to somebody, they feel like they've been taken advantage of, or that you don't care, or that you don't respect them. You need to fix that by assuring them that you do care. You did plan for something, you did try to get there, whatever the case may be. The other type of situation where you need to apologize for something is situations where it was completely in your control. You stole something, you said something mean behind someone's back, something like that. You need to restore their sense of dignity. If you stole something, then again, they feel taken advantage of, or that you don't respect them, or that you're not willing to understand that it's theirs, that you have a sense of entitlement, that sort of thing. So you need to give back some of their dignity and some of their power. The first thing you don't want to do is you don't want to blame others. Say you're sorry. It doesn't always cut it, but you have to at least say it, because sometimes people can come back and say, oh, well, you never said sorry. Say sorry and truly mean it. Show that you are sincere. If if the person is still upset, make sure that you are willing to accept the consequences for your actions, whatever they may be, punishment or even silent treatment. Sometimes people don't want to punish you because they feel like they're just making you feel better and not themselves feel better. So sometimes it's best to suggest a punishment. Make sure that when you suggest a punishment to someone that it's a lot more severe than you think that they would give you. For example, let's say you stole your mom's, I don't know, her purse. You borrowed it for a night and she's really upset with you. I mean, then in that sort of situation, I would say the punishment to suggest is no phone, no iPod, no internet, grounded for 800 months, whatever the case may be. Obviously, it has to be plausible, but make sure it's outlandish, because then the person will see that your actions weren't as severe as something that may warrant that kind of punishment. Um, Make sure you show remorse, and make sure that you have nothing to show for your actions. You didn't derive any pleasure out of it. You didn't have any fun. You felt guilty. You need to show that you have remorse. Because if you do something to someone and you're not remorseful for it, then how are they ever going to forgive you? Um, Make sure that you let them know it doesn't happen again. Now, this is tricky because it's not enough to say that it won't happen again. What you need to show is that this situation or circumstance in which you did wrong was a one-time deal, a one-time shot. Um, so let's say you stole your mother's purse for that night out. We'll go back to that example. you can show her that you're not going to do it again because in that situation you were wearing a blue outfit and you didn't have a matched purse or a purse to match, and you had lent your purse that matches out to somebody else. You get my drift. You need to show that it won't happen again. Also, you need to make sure that if you took something without asking, not only do you return it, but you are very, very convincing in that you will make sure that you ask, because most people are willing to share. People like doing favors. It makes them feel good. So make sure you ask before you take something. Those are the two most basic situations. Another situation where people might get upset with you is if you say something mean to them. Let's say you're having a bad day and you call your friend a moron. Well, you can't just say, just kidding. That doesn't always cut it because they know you're not kidding. So if you call someone a moron by mistake, have an add-on. So say something like, you're a moron, but so is everybody else in this world. That way it's not so personal and somebody won't take it so personally, because it's not personal. You're having a bad day. If you forget to put an add-on and you say, I'm sorry, and that you're just having a bad day and explain it to them, most people are willing to forgive you. I hope this helps. It was kind of hard to explain because apologies are tricky. They vary from one person to another. So the one thing you can't change is the time it's going to take for somebody to forgive you. Don't try to force it. They will forgive you, but you just need to give them time and make sure that they are in control. Not you, but they are. I hope this helps. Keep emailing me your questions at iwantyour2cents@gmail.com.